So, what if true mental strength isn't about avoiding the tough stuff, but actually running straight into it? We're always told that a happy, stress-free life is the ultimate goal. Okay, let's get into this. This one idea just flips everything we think we know about success completely on its head. I mean, think about it. From groundbreaking scientists to top athletes like Michael Jordan, the story is always the same. It wasn't that they succeeded in spite of their failures and setbacks. It's that those failures were the actual fuel for their success. Every single setback was just a setup for an even bigger comeback. And that right there, that's the billion-dollar question, isn't it? Because if adversity is pretty much a guarantee in life, and if it's also the key to growth, then there has to be a way to train our response to it. The real difference between someone who crumbles under pressure and someone who grows stronger isn't the hardship itself, it's something internal. It's a skill. Right, so to really get a grip on this skill, we need a whole new way of thinking about it. So forget this old idea of mental toughness being some vague, mystical quality you're either born with or you're not. I want you to think of it like this. Your mind is a muscle. What's so cool about this is the implication. This idea of mind muscle, or mamgunyok as it's said in Korean, means your mental strength can actually be trained. Just like you go to the gym and do reps to build your biceps, you can do specific mental exercises to build your resilience, your focus, your self-control. It's not magic, it's just training. This slide really just lays it all out, doesn't it? The old view, it leaves you feeling kind of powerless, like if you weren't born tough, well, tough luck. But this new view is incredibly empowering. It means your current mental state isn't some life sentence, it's just a snapshot of your training up to this point. Think about it. If you don't work out your arms for 3 months, what happens? They get weak. It's the exact same idea for your mind. Okay, so if we can train our minds, the very first step is to unlearn a really common and really wrong idea. It's that mind over matter thing we've all seen in movies and comic books, and honestly, it gets in the way of building real, sustainable strength. Yeah, we've all seen that scene, right? The hero is totally beaten down, but then bam, a flashback to a loved one, and suddenly they've got this surge of superhuman strength. In the real world, that's just not how it works. True mental strength isn't about some disconnected willpower overpowering your body. The two are way more connected than that. And here's the absolute key. Mental strength isn't just in your head. It is a full body experience. To have real mental endurance, whether you're studying for an exam or running a marathon, all 5 of these systems have to be working together. You can't just think your way to toughness. You have to train the entire system, from how you breathe to your hormones to your actual muscles. They're all part of what makes up your mind. So this brings us to the next really big distinction, and it's a huge one. To actually control this whole integrated system, you have to develop 2 very different modes of awareness. We are masters of one of them, but we almost completely ignore the other. Most of our lives, pretty much 24/7, are spent in doing mode. Go to school, get the job, finish the project, hit the sales target. It's all about action and external goals. But being mode is a totally different ballgame. It's the ability to just step back and observe what's happening inside you, your thoughts, your body, your feelings, without judging them. We are so focused on doing all the time that we've forgotten how to simply be. And here's why that is so important. Real self-control, true self-discipline, doesn't come from forcing yourself or gritting your teeth. It comes from that quiet awareness of being mode. It's that ability to just notice, oh, hey, I'm feeling really distracted right now, or wow, my heart is racing. That awareness is what gives you the power to gently guide yourself back on track, instead of just being yanked around by every little impulse. Now, this ability to observe yourself without judgment, it leads us to the deepest and maybe the most powerful source of mental strength there is. And it all starts by asking a very, very fundamental question about who you are. Now, seriously, take a second and think about it. If you strip away all the external things you use to define yourself, your job, your background, all of it, what is actually left? This question is the absolute key to unlocking a kind of resilience that doesn't depend on success or failure or what anyone else thinks about you. Think about it. Your job, you could lose it tomorrow. Your degree, that's just a piece of paper from your past. Even your name is just a label someone gave you. We cling so tightly to these external things, but they're as separate from our true self as the clothes we're wearing right now. They're just temporary roles that we're playing. So what's left when you take all that away? The source calls this the observing self, or biganda. Okay, let me try to break this down. It's the silent awareness that exists behind all your thoughts. It's the part of you that notices you're feeling angry, but it isn't the anger itself. It's the part that recognizes I am having the thought that I failed, but it is not the failure. It's just the quiet, steady watcher of the whole show. Now this is an absolute game changer for anyone who struggles with that nagging inner critic. You know that voice in your head, the one that says, you're not good enough or you messed up again? That's just another thought passing by. It is not you. The real you is the one who is aware of that critical voice. And the second you realize that, the voice starts to lose all its power over you. This quote just captures the incredible freedom in this idea perfectly. The observing self. It can't be hurt by criticism or puffed up by praise. It didn't go to a fancy college or a local one. It doesn't have a big shot job title or no job at all. It just is. It's the calm, unshakable center from which all real strength comes from. And that leaves us with one last, really empowering thought. If your true identity is this pure, calm awareness, completely separate from all the temporary roles and labels you wear, then you are fundamentally free. You are not defined by your past mistakes or your current situation. You are the observer. And from that place of quiet power, the only question left is, what do you want to build next?